Hello, my name is Rick.
Ciao, I'm Millie.
And this is episode 15
Quindici.
of season 3
Tre.
of Yonks Ago. Amazing.
Whoa.
Season 3, could it be Donny B? Who is he? Just another bit of history that we're gonna get to know in a brand new little season of Yonks Ago. A father and a daughter putting on a show, finding out about people from Yonks Ago. Y-O-N-K-S Ago. Y-O-N-K-S Ago. Fact or fiction? We don't know. Y-O-N-K-S Ago.
Well, we nailed that introduction.
Yeah.
There's never been more in sync. And, I mean, the true reason for that is because we're face-to-face for the first time in...
What?
That's right. We are on a Tuesday afternoon.
On a Tuesday afternoon.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
With Yonks Ago.
With Yonks Ago.
I mean, I've unchucky waked it.
How long has it been? Quick
It's
maths?
been 3 months and a bit, 3 months, 3.5 months.
Yeah.
The entirety of summer plus a bit.
Yeah.
I got back here on the very first day of autumn.
That's
Yeah.
kind of satisfying.
And here we are together, being able to say Yonks Ago in perfect
In
synchronicity.
I was going to say synchronization. Is that a word?
Synchronization?
Synchronization. That's what I was trying to say.
And I went for synchronicity.
I think yours makes more sense because we said in.
So look, you can't fix everything by being face-to-face. You can't make everything a seamless example of perfect podcasting. But we like to have a little bit of blur around the edges.
Yeah, exactly.
We like to let people know, hey, you don't have to be perfect to do a
Hey.
podcast. Hey,
Hey.
all you flawed yonky doodlers out there, buck up. It's not the end of the world. You too can go to try to say the same word at the same time. And say different words. Or you can say the same words ever so slightly after each other,
Yeah.
just like we did then. There's so many
There's so
ways.
many ways.
You can, in many ways, this is probably holding us back. The
Hold
fact that
Baz.
we can see each other. Hold Baz. If everyone could just hold Baz. Baz, we know you're out there. Someone's going to come and hold you real quick.
Everyone.
Find a Baz and hold him. That's your mission.
I don't know any Baz's.
Yet. Go out.
What about you?
Meet a Baz. Find a Baz. Can you find... Which comes first? Finding or meeting? They're sort of the same thing,
Yeah.
aren't you? Meet a Baz, hold a Baz.
I reckon find is better though. Find a Baz, hold a Baz.
Find a Baz, hold a Baz.
Yeah.
So that's your homework for this week, Yonky Doodlers. Find a Baz, hold a Baz.
Yeah.
So it's episode 15 and we are back in the kitchen. I couldn't be more excited. Just a little brief face-to-face podcast as we delve once more.
Classic episode 15.
Oh, mate, I think so far, episode 15 has always been a face-to-face podcast. In all 3 seasons.
Damn, 15. Really do be that number.
Yeah. We make it happen with episode 15. We make the effort. I will fly across the country to make episode 15 face-to-face. So when we get to episode 15 season 4, no matter where I am,
No matter.
I will drop what I'm doing. I will drop a Baz and I will fly.
That could be like a saying, drop a Baz.
Sounds like a...
I even dropped a Baz.
It sounds a little bit like a euphemism for going to the toilet, though.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Give me 5 minutes. I've got to go drop a Baz. So feel free to use it like that, but it could also mean anything.
Yeah.
Like
You
you
had
went,
to drop what you were doing, like drop everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you spent lots of money on something, like if something was really expensive, I'd just drop a Baz on that one. So look, these are just some of the many ways you can use.
Try and integrate it into your normal everyday language. I forgot the word.
Baz it up.
Yeah.
Get Bazzy. Gotta get busy with the Bazzy. But Donny, beef a Baz.
Beef a Baz.
Donny, beef a Baz. Oh, I tell you, this season is so steeped in bees. Like a hive, this season is. But when we left Donny B, he was selected for the B team
Yep.
at the New South Wales state level B team, and they were playing on New Year's Day
Oh, nice.
in 1927. Yeah.
Jinx. I just guessed.
Now, a sprinkling of spectators, I think I might
alliteration
had mentioned that just a sprinkling, a handful of spectators turned up
all me
to watch the B team. And it did not start very well for the home side, New South Wales, that Donny B was playing for.
Yeah.
They were 3 for 47 when Donny B strode out to the bat.
Not great. Is 47 a prime? It sounds like it.
I'm going to say it is. And I'm going to say it just like that. 47 is a prime number.
It's definitely prime.
Lock it in. And so Donny B's come out to bat with a batter whose name was Dudley Seddon. Now, has
Poor
the name Dudley been ruined by Harry Potter?
Yeah, it has.
It has.
Also, it's just a crap name, I think, in general.
It wasn't
Dudley.
coming from a good place to start with. You're right.
Yeah. Because, like, I reckon she chose that name
Because
it
had that stink
was
about
like
it.
kind of like ugly. You know?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to any Dudley Yankee Doodlers
shout
out
out,
there.
yeah.
Yankee Dudlers out there. Shout out to the Yankee Dudlers. Yankee? Yeah. So if you're a Yankee Dudler...
Just change the name to Yonks Ago just for this episode.
Yonks Ago. I mean, it feels right.
Yeah.
I'm starting to warm to Dudley the more I say Yankee Dudlers. But look, we're not picking on you specifically, Yankee Dudlers, but just in general.
Yeah.
It's just a wide-ranging general bad vibe we get from the name Dudley.
Yeah.
That
Possibly.
existed pre-Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But was only inflamed.
Amplified.
Oh. Two very good choices of word.
Yeah.
Amplified and... What did I say?
Inflamed?
Come on.
Did you say inflamed?
No, I don't think so, but maybe.
I don't remember.
I probably did, actually.
Then why did I have that in my head?
We recorded it. I'll check it out later.
And what word class are those words, Dad?
Oh.
Do you know what a word class is?
Yeah, like verb,
Yeah,
adverb.
yeah. Oh, you just said it. Good.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it was amplified.
So he's come out to bat with Dudley Seddon. And they put on 58 runs before Seddon was out.
Oh.
So long, Dudders.
Wait, so is Donny B on right now?
Donny B, we don't know what he's on, but he went on to score 43 runs.
Is he on the field? Is he batting?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, Dudley and...
I forgot.
It's all right. It's the fact that we're looking at each other. We can't focus. It's so easy to keep things in your head when you're on Zoom.
Zoom.
just alone in your room on a little Zoom. And you just, you can take all the information in.
Yeah.
But here, so much going on.
Yeah.
Colour and movement.
There's still colour on Zoom. What?
Is there?
Yeah.
I've got my settings all wrong. All wrong. I was just saying the other day, what $1 million idea. Colour on Zoom. People are like, what are you talking about? I was like, you'll see. But yeah, so Donny B was batting with Dudley.
Yeah.
Dudley went out. And so Donny B was out there by himself. No, someone came to bat with him. But he wanted to make 43 runs before he pulled the ball onto the stumps.
How do you...
Played on.
What?
He played on. Like he pull shot, under edge.
Oh. Okay, I get it.
Ball ricochets onto the stumps. So
Ricochet, it's you.
Yeah, that is my...
You should... If your last name is O'Shea...
Yeah, too easy. I don't think... It'd be a real bold move for parents whose names were O'Shea.
Yeah.
To go...
your last name is Shay and you make the middle name start
Oliver.
with O. Yeah.
Oscar.
Ricochet.
Othello. Richard Othello Shea.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, that's just a normal name.
Yeah.
Richard Othello Shea. It's like, it's interesting.
Ricochet.
Yeah. Mate, if anyone out... you know what to do, Yonky Doodlers. Yeah. You know what to do. We've given you the ingredients. Yeah. Cook up a beautiful name stew. So he's gone out with an aggressive shot, though, Donny B.
What's he on?
He was 43.
Oh, that's not great.
He was 43 not out, and then he was 43 out.
Yeah.
That's how cricket works. But guess what? He top scored. He top scored for the B team.
That's even more embarrassing.
Yeah. And so he's like, well, that's good. I was the best, but best of a bad bunch, unfortunately. Not enough for the selectors go,
no.
How good's Donny B?
No.
They're just like, well, good job. Yeah. Adequate job, Donny B. You've done okay. And so he's like, I'm going to have to really turn it on in the second innings. I've got one more chance. Do not lose your...
So did these go for 5 days?
Yeah.
Or is it
They're kind of like weekenders, I think.
Yeah, that's what
I
remember.
Yeah. And so he's like, second innings, please.
Yeah.
Donny Beast mode. It's time.
Yeah.
So he goes out there and he's...
I'll just say he goes out.
Oh, sorry. He gets to 8 runs and then he unleashes one of the greatest pull shots. The shot that you will remember he failed in the first innings.
I do remember.
Because he pulled the ball onto the stumps. That's
Yeah.
how he went out on 43.
Well, what's that when you go like... that
Yeah,
way?
that's that.
Yeah.
That's it. For any Yonky Doodlers who want to know what Millie just did, she executed a textbook pull shot here in the kitchen.
With one hand.
Yeah, she's holding a microphone, which she could have put down to execute the pull shot.
Yeah.
But I like that she's a podcaster first and a cricket demonstrator second.
Period.
And you also knew that I would understand
Yeah.
what you were trying to...
Yeah.
And taking into account the fact that you were holding a microphone, textbook pull shot.
Thank you.
And that's what Donny B did, textbook. He was out there. He's like, this one got me out last time. I'm back on the horse. And that ball flies to the boundary. The sprinkling of spectators, were like, what was that? They were like, cricket's never been done better. The selectors were like meerkats. They were on the boundary. They heard it.
Yeah.
Because it hit the bat so well. Kaslam! Kaplowsy! They heard the ball hit the bat. They heard the ball just fly through the air.
Is it the one where the batter doesn't even try to run, they just know?
Didn't even try to run. But
Oh, no.
he was so satisfied with this. Because he didn't try to run, he just eased his way back to watch the ball absolutely rocket to the boundary. Foot slipped. Hit the stumps.
No, you're joking. You're joking.
Now, the wicketkeeper sees the bail fall off, and he's like, oh, what's going on here? And he's like a little bit of a curious, like, how is he? How's that?
Yeah.
Like he gave a confused appeal.
How's that?
Because he's like, I don't know if that was like after the shot, during the shot.
Because if it's a dead ball and you
that's
knock
the
over,
thing.
is that chill?
Well, if it's not part of the actual shot that you're playing, if it's kind of afterwards, if it's separate to you playing the shot, it's not necessarily out. You know what I mean? And the wicketkeeper didn't know.
Yeah.
Because everyone was watching that ball sail to the boundary. But the umpire, when asked how is that, said, that's out.
Oh.
He said, Donny B, you are out. Hit wicket. You kicked the wickets and you're out.
Nah.
And Donny B's like, did you see the shot I played? Did you see what I just did to that cricket ball?
He fell over. He tripped. That's all.
Little slip on 8 after playing what some people regard as the greatest cricket shot of all time.
Do we have video evidence?
So look, this seemed a fairly unfair way to go, considering what he had just done to that cricket ball, and yet such are the rules of cricket. And Donny B may have suffered at the hands of the rules of cricket here.
That's his low score, surely.
I mean, it's been a while since he went out for little single digits. He's normally
No, because he'd have single digits, but not
out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's no shame there.
Yeah.
If you've got not out, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But to go out kicking your stumps over because you're so happy with your cricket shot, Donny B. And the selectors are watching because they were so excited by the shot. And then they've gone, well, it wasn't that good a shot because he's out. That's what we call in the business a bad shot.
Yeah.
So look, not the best outing for our Donny B. 43, top score. I mean, that's something.
Yeah.
So that's 2 pull shots in a row that have brought him unstuck. Maybe Donny B
Kryptonite.
Maybe he should put the pull shot away.
Yeah.
Pocket the pull shot. Leave it in the pocket. Never pull it out. Don't pull out the pull shot. Leave it unpulled. Look, but this top score of 43 of his more or less summed up the rest of 1926-27 season, which saw him playing mostly for St. George on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Now, he's got to get up at 5 a.m. every morning and catch the train. This is Donny B's weekends. Get up at 5 a.m., catch a train to Sydney, play cricket. And then, so he gets to Sydney. So he gets to Sydney at 9 a.m. That's a 4-hour train ride.
Oh.
I mean, come
What does
on.
he do?
And then after play, he would catch the train back to Bowral, get home by midnight.
What does he do on the weekdays?
I think he's probably still working at some sport warehouse or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what these cricketers do, just weird jobs. Or was he accounting somewhere? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I feel like I've got Archie Jackson and Donny B's story mixed up.
Yeah.
I think Donny B's still doing his awesome accounting work with
Yeah.
his fine penmanship.
Oh, true. And his math skills.
But this train travel's starting to take it out of him. He's like, if I'm going to get anywhere, I'm going to have to move to Sydney at some stage.
Yeah.
But look, at the end of the season, he just had a steady season. You know what I mean? He played for St. George. He did okay. His average was pretty good, 49.72. Solid. He's had a solid season. But again, not enough, Donny B.
Archie Jackson out here averaged 200.
Yeah. You don't book a grave on Mars by averaging 49.72. That's not the way to do it, Donny B. But Bradman did end the season with one of the greatest, something that went down in local folklore.
Okay.
Back in Bowral. I mean, this is where Donny B shines.
Okay.
He does okay in Sydney.
Yeah.
But when he gets back to Bowral, he flexes.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
It's time for Donny B to show Bowral what he's learned. So guess who they're playing? Can you guess who Bowral's playing?
Am I supposed to know?
Yeah, I mean, it's their old enemy.
Yeah, is it a name that I forget?
Yeah, when I say it, you'll be like, of course.
I can't think of it.
Loss Fail.
Yeah. I wasn't going to guess that.
Our old enemy, Moss Vale. They're playing in the final one more time. And Donny B comes out and this is what they said about him in the paper the day after.
Okay.
Don Bradman excelled himself, and the few spectators who were there were given a rare treat. Getting his eye in quickly, Don commenced to pepper the bowling and was not long in reaching his century.
Yeah.
It took him 87 minutes.
Is that long?
It's an hour and 27. It's not a run. It's not a run a minute, but it's not far off. He's doing okay. 87 minutes, after which he gave a remarkable exhibition of batting activity. So after he got the 100 under his belt, he was like, here I go. Never before had the Moss Vale bowlers received such an unmerciful flogging. Good and bad were treated alike. The balls whizzing to every part of the field, and only those who attempted to stop them know how much ginger was behind them.
What does that mean?
I mean, that ball was hit with a bit of ginger. That must be something they said back in the day. Put a bit of ginger on it. It's got a bit of spice.
I thought that he was like a redhead.
I mean, we don't know that he wasn't.
I thought Archie Jackson was a redhead. I think that's just my brain.
Because he was Scottish. Scottish. That's why we thought he was, because he was Scottish.
Yeah. Maybe.
And that's just your natural inclination. So look, Bradman hit 6 sixes, 1 5.
What?
And 43 fours.
How did you get 5? 43 fours.
I think that it must have been late in the day and the fielders were so just over it.
Yeah.
He hit it. They thought that's going to go for 4. I was going to walk after it. And it pulled up just before the boundary. And Brad's like, I'm going to keep on running. If you're not going to throw the ball back, I'll keep on running.
How many did he get? 1?
Just
one? Yeah, just the one.
Yeah, just one. Just the 1 5. After that, like, chase the ball. Donny B will run 5. And he hit 43 fours.
Jeez. What's his score then?
He made he batted through the day and he made 320 runs out of Bowral's total of 480 for 9.
Gee whiz.
One of the Bowral players wasn't even there. They were 1 short. Donny B said, we don't need a full team.
No.
I got this, boo. He slaughtered the opposition.
How about his bowling? How'd he go?
I don't think they've got to the bowling. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But such was the annihilation of Lossvale on this day that first grade or Sydney club cricketers were henceforth banned from playing in that competition. So this is going to be Donny B's last bat for Bowral. So yes, he showed them what batting's all about, but to such an extent they went, this is ridiculous.
That's not fair.
Lossvale bowlers are crying. One of them said he's never going to play cricket again. We can't go on like this. No. So again, this is a recurring theme through Donny B's career. We noticed it happened when he was playing schoolboy cricket, when the principal from the other school
Yeah.
said, if Donny B's in the side, guess what? The game's not happening.
It's not.
And now, same here. Lostvale's like, if Donny B's in the side, guess what? Game's not happening.
Yeah.
So Donny B, good as he is, ruins cricket for
Yeah.
himself and a lot of other people. Because there would have been some other like first grade Sydney cricketers who were like, I love going back for Lostvale.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll make 80 not out. It's a great day. Everyone has a good time. You know, the bowlers learn from bowling to me. I enjoy. But now, Donny B's ruined it. As soon as he ran 5, they were like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
I don't want to play cricket anymore.
Could you potentially run? Has anyone ever run 7?
Something would have to have gone very wrong. I guess if there was overthrow,
Yeah.
it'd be tricky.
Yeah.
I reckon in the history of cricket, because so many games have happened, it would have happened at least once.
Yeah.
Possibly twice.
Surely. Possibly.
It might stretch to thrice.
10? Round it up. 10 runs?
Give him a cheeky 10. And so, look, so good day out. Changed the laws for everyone. Ruined it for a lot of people. But Donny B said afterwards that obviously he'd learnt a lot playing with, the New South Wales B team and people like Kip Hacks and Archie Jackson.
Yeah.
Because he'd worked hard and he'd watched them closely.
Yeah.
But he'd also noticed that none of these stars had a grip like his. He's like, I'm the only one that holds the bat like me.
Yeah.
The Donny B grip. And then so when he was in the nets, he was trying to change his grip.
Nah.
He was like, what happens if I hold it like Archie Jackson?
Yeah.
What happens if I give it the old pickaxe? Pickaxe? Kipax. I'd call him pickaxe every day.
Pickaxe.
Hold it like the pickaxe.
Yeah.
So he's tried, but in the end, he's like, I think the way I do it's the best for me.
Yeah.
So that's what he settled on. And I think that's probably where we've got to leave it.
Yeah, surely.
Oh, so after he tried to work it, this is his words of wisdom.
Okay.
For any other cricketers out there, and Millie, this doesn't just apply to cricket. This applies to life. All right, so Millie, you take this into your heart and you let that seed grow into a tree of wisdom.
Okay.
After he tried to change his grip and realised that he didn't have to, he said, a player is not necessarily wrong just because they are different.
Period. Is that it?
That's it. I mean, that's all you need.
Yeah.
He's like...
Sometimes less is more.
I mean, a bird in the hand's worth two in the bush. You know what I mean? All these things are seed wisdoms waiting to grow into tree knowledge.
Yeah.
So plant those seeds, Yonky Doodlers, and watch them grow.
Yeah.
But if you're out there going through life with a Donny B grip, in whatever you do, you could be a singer who sings weird. And everyone's like, man, you sing weird. And you're like, yeah, maybe I should change. Guess what?
No.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
You should Donny B that. You should Donny B that singing style.
Yeah.
Embrace
Period.
it. Unless it's really weird.
Unless you changed it and then people are like, you changed it.
Yeah.
And then the changed version, people are like, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
Then change it back.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's a lot of caveats. There's a lot of wriggle room within this knowledge. Some people are just doing things plain wrong.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that you're different. You're just doing it horribly poorly. Like if you're holding the bat with your mouth.
Yeah.
Like if that was Donny B's grip, he's like, I hold it with my mouth. That's how I bat. And
That's against the rules, I think.
Is it?
Loophole.
Loophole? I mean, maybe we should all be holding the bats with our mouth. I haven't tried it.
No.
I can't say it's wrong.
I think you'd break your jaw.
Maybe the first time until my jaw got stronger.
What? You'd knock your teeth out.
Until I got all my teeth removed.
Just wear a mouth guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine scoring your first.
I reckon you'd get a concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of problems with batting with your mouth. But just because it's different doesn't mean it's wrong. Except that, I mean, it was almost, I'm going to say with almost 99% certainty is wrong. Jinx! Jinx again!
Our mental synchronization can have
I got distracted because we got to the word synchronization and I was like, that's where we were trying to say synchronization. You were trying to say synchronization and I said synchronicity and then I got confused.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's the best we've ever done.
Yeah. That is.
You know why?
Episode 15.
Face to face.
Yeah.
Face to 15. Anyway, Yonky Doodlers, was this a better episode because we were in the kitchen on a Tuesday afternoon?
I don't know.
Face to face?
You told me.
Yep. Thanks, Yonky Doodlers.
Is that the end?
No, because we haven't done our trademark ending that all of our episodes finish with.
You confused me. Thanks, Yonky Doodlers. See ya. Bye.
Yeah. Anyway, peace out. I gotta Chucky Wake it again. We'll be back on Zoom for the next episode.
Yes. Not probably. Definitely.
I mean, definitely, unless we do another episode right now, which we're not going to. I've got to cook dinner.
I'm busy.
I've got to do like stuff that Chucky Wake couldn't do.
This is year 12.
Yeah. Yeah. So can we all just bear in mind that Millie is taking time out of her hectic VCE schedule, the final year of high school, to provide historical entertainment for one and all.
Period.
Is she one of the greatest podcasters the world has ever known?
I don't know. That's for you to decide.
And the answer is?
I said that's for you to decide.
I mean, you did say that quite clearly. And I'm going to take time to decide that. I need more empirical evidence. So let's find out what decision we come to when we are back on Zoom for the next episode of Yonks Ago. Oh, we had it all going in our favour, and yet we couldn't get over the final hurdle. Yonks Ago. That's the end, though.
Yeah. Is it ended?
I don't know how to stop it when I'm not on Zoom.
Ready?
Yep.
Do we cut this out? Oh, I turned my microphone off.